Virgo, hey Virgo. Today you are most compatible with Libra. You may be really aggressive in your energy today. 4 a.m. could be important for you today as well, Virgo. I'm recording this message for you on Monday. Mondays are the day of the moon. The moon brings the energy of our intuition, our emotions and moods, our connections to our mom, children, fertility. Okay. Traditionally, Virgo, the moon is the energy of time, right? It's the measurement of time, endless, traditionally. While in astrology, we do associate the moon with 2 to 3 days. Traditionally, the moon was 1 month. Okay. So let's see what else. Virgo, you will look nice in the color red, or the color red may appear in your day. Red is the energy of your stability, right? Your connection to the earth, your natural energy, Virgo, right? Your hard work and stability. Let's see, your root chakra. Your good luck number for today is the number 87, or 78. Either way, that reduces down to a 6. Sixes are the energy of balance, equality, equal amounts of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, okay? So, hey, hi, hello, Virgo. How are you? I hope you all are happy, healthy, and productive in your energies today. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, just supporting my channel, Virgo. I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed already, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button before you leave the channel today, Virgo. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you're here with me, and I appreciate you. Thank you, Virgo. We're going to do a quick love checkup and look at the mutual energy between you and your person. We'll see what's causing the energy, how you appear in the energy, how your person's appearing in the energy, and the outcome, okay? So let's see, Virgo. If you are new here, welcome, friend. If you are returning, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. I do have the balcony door open. We may hear some outside birds, dogs, ducks, geese, maybe a car, a horn. Okay. There's a dog park and a lake right outside my balcony. It's still pretty early in the day, Virgo. Typically, we don't have any interruptions in the daytime, but do you ever get a new neighbor that's actually loud, and or their family is loud, their friends loud, everybody just loud? So we just never know, Scorpio. Virgo. Why did I say Scorpio? Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. So let's see. I digress, Virgo. Just a heads up. We just never know what's going to happen these days. It's not so quiet anymore. All right, let's see. So I'll leave a timestamp in the comments, Virgo, where you can forward through the shuffling and my rambling to where I pull the first card here, okay? So let's see. Patience. Some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. Okay. Some things still being worked out. All right. It says pay attention to the red flags. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. Well, that's pretty opposite. Patience. Some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. And pay attention to the red flags. Well, what's underneath pay attention to the red flags? Said the next card is actions speak louder than words. Well, that makes sense with, okay, so pay attention to the red flag. Says know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. And then actions speak louder than words says if you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. Okay. And then let's just see what's the next card behind patience would be deepening. A relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You've been waiting for this. Patience. Some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. So the energies match on the top and bottom. They're kind of opposite, right? But the preceding energies match. So maybe you guys are in opposite energies, you're in opposite energies, or this is two different people. There is a current relationship that you're needing to pay attention to, and there's also a new relationship that you are manifesting. That's kind of what it feels like. Yeah, different paths. All right, didn't even notice that, but different paths says you are not on the same page with the person you have in mind. The directions you want to move into are different. Yeah, that makes sense. Pay attention to the red flags, and actions speak louder than words. You also have make the effort. Okay, the high priestess is starting out at the bottom of the deck, Virgo. So the high priestess is the knower of all, but the sayer of nothing, right? She holds all the secrets. Libra, traditionally Libra. The high priestess and justice were the same card. They weren't separate energies. Let's see. So what's causing this energy for you, Virgo? You may have a significant Libra placement. Okay. Let's see. Or you may be a Libra here with a significant Virgo placement. The Six of Wands. Let's see. So patience and deepening. Something still needs to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. So what's causing this delay, Virgo? Let's see. All right, here we go. I just need one, and they keep flipping over in stacks. We don't want to be here all day, right, Virgo? So the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is an opportunity, waiting for an opportunity to come in. It's waiting for your ships to come in, right? You can see the ships depicted in the background here, right? So it's the energy of waiting for your ships to come in. You can see them. They just haven't yet arrived, right? So it's the example I like to use, Virgo. You probably heard me say it a million times before, but it's the energy of being offered a job. Like, I have it. It's this really amazing job. It's once in a lifetime. It's something you would likely not say no to. Like, this is never going to happen again. I have to say yes, right? But it doesn't start until next month, right? That's what the Three of Wands is. It's a really good opportunity that comes in, but you're still waiting to actually be in the energy. The next energy would be the Four of Wands. That's where you're actually doing it. You're excited and experiencing the positive energy. But the Three of Wands is you're still waiting to actually partake in those ships because they haven't got here yet, right? Imagine if you were going on a cruise and you're at the dock waiting for the ship to come in to pick you up. You haven't got on that ship yet, but you know once you do, the Four of Wands is going to happen, right? So let's see. You look at that. The Eight of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, coming in quickly. Be patient. All right. So let's see. How are you appearing in the energy, Virgo? Let's see. The Nine of Swords. You're stressing out about it. Okay. Why are you the Nine of Swords? So maybe you heard something, right? There's a bird in this Nine of Swords, if you can see the bird here. So maybe you heard something, or someone has told you something or said something that's causing you to worry about the opportunity now. The Lovers is the energy of two people having to make a decision. The Lovers is with the Hangman and the Knight of Wands. Not the best knight to be with, right? And then the Eight of Cups, yeah. So yeah, not the best energy. The Fool is the next energy. So it almost feels like, Virgo, all right, I'm going to say this in the best way I can find to not be, offensive, or I don't want to talk bad about your person, right? Okay, this is in the past, the Six of Cups. It has already happened, but it almost feels like right when the ships was coming in, it was about to get really good and positive for you and your person. It's almost like someone told you something about your person from the past, like the Hangman and the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the person that's in and out, right? He's here for a good time, not a long time, right? The promiscuous energy, right? with especially with this Eight of Cups and the Fool, okay? Someone, may have been behaving a bit foolishly, kind of just in and out of relationships. They think I don't love them, but I love them all, and it's a lot of all, okay? All right. The Hangman, the Lovers, okay? So it almost seems like your person was dating. It doesn't look like they've done anything wrong here. It almost seems like, you're condemning them, Virgo, and it looks like they're just dating. The Knight of Wands. They're still pretty young, pretty, flirty, exploring. That's what knights do. Well, the pages are the explorers, right? The knights are the action takers. Like, this is what I've learned. This is what I've learned. Let me show you what I learned. I don't know, Virgo. It doesn't look like they've done anything other than date, right? The Knight of Wands is the serial dater. I don't know. I feel like someone may have told you something and they hyped it up to be more than what it really was, okay? Because they got this person as the Hangman, and really this person is just the Knight of Wands. It almost feels like the person that's telling you this information is somebody that this person probably left behind. They probably aren't telling you that, though. This person probably kicked them to the curb, too. Let's see. How's your person appearing here, Virgo? The Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is partnerships, collaborations, working together, right? That's the energy they're in now, right? It could be a third party, and it could be a third party situation. What's behind the Three of Pentacles? The Two of Swords. So having to make a difficult decision, and the Page of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Page of Pentacles, all right? The Five of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, all right? So some sort of regret or feeling bad about something. So the Three of Pentacles is, partnerships, collaborations, right? The Two of Swords is having to make a difficult decision, typically to let something or someone go that you really care about, right? The next energy would be the Three of Swords. It's going to hurt, but you have to do it, right? The Page of Pentacles, it almost feels like this person kind of chose to stop providing some sort of support, or the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. The Page of Pentacles actually they are the supporter. They're actually really innocent. What's behind the Page of Pentacles? The Ten of Swords. I don't know, Virgo. It feels like this person they feel betrayed about some sort of support, all right? It looks like there was a decision about support here. They're feeling betrayed by it. The Five of Cups, regret, sorrow, sadness, they're hurt. The Wheel of Fortune, they're coming out of it though. What's the outcome? Let's see, what's the outcome? Let's do one more. There's shuffling in clusters here, Virgo. All right, there we go. So the Ace of Pentacles. All right, there we go. I saw the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune was the next. It would have been the next card after the Three of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity, a new beginning, right? It's like this person, and that's what I was saying, like this person is they're having to make a difficult decision, maybe to offer some sort of support, although they feel betrayed. The Ace of Pentacles, they're kind of holding that same pentacle, right? It's like they are in the energy of making the decision to maybe give to the situation again, give energy to it. Let's see. Why are you the Nine of Swords, Virgo? The Empress. You really like this person, this Empress. Can't stop thinking about the King of Cups. Okay. The Nine of Swords. Look at that, Hermit. There you go, Virgo. All right, so it's the Nine of Swords, Empress, Hermit. I feel like you can't stop thinking about it, Virgo. It's almost like you kind of know that you betrayed this person. Because the Hermit, you know your energy, Virgo. It's intentional, right? If you intentionally stop talking to someone, it's because you either feel like they've betrayed you, okay? Or you've betrayed someone. You've betrayed them. All right. And the Hangman here, I feel like you think this person, someone told you something that made you think this person betrayed you, but I don't think they did. Like this person, when they were in the energy of the Two of Swords, of having to make a decision, I feel like they chose to give, all right? The Two of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and they were betrayed anyway. Let's look at this Hangman here. Since we're already here, Virgo, let's see what they did. Or at least what you think they did. Let's see. What's this Hangman, Knight of Wands? I really feel like someone told you that they were like... So yeah, the Death card. I feel like this person... I feel like maybe your person... Okay, this is what it feels like, Virgo. Male or female, doesn't matter who you are here, right? You have a friend, right? At some point in time in the past, all right, we saw that Six of Cups. Your friend dated your person really briefly, Knight of Wands. It was over before it even started. Knight of Wands, Death card, Eight of Cups, Fool, right? They probably went like on one date, okay? And I feel like your friend told you this, but I feel like they told you in a way that exaggerated it. It made your Empress, your person, look like the Hangman, and it wasn't a betrayal. I don't think it was. I feel like this person, maybe you guys were separated. I don't know. They're in the Two of Swords, which means you guys weren't speaking. Okay? You weren't speaking. You're in the Nine of Swords. They're in the Two of Swords. You guys weren't speaking. And I feel like they chose to still provide, give support, give to the situation, whatever the Page of Pentacles would be, right? They chose to give, and I feel like you chose to not, right? I feel like you have cut this person off because someone has told you something about this person that is slightly true. It's just not the whole truth. I feel like that they exaggerated the truth. And I feel like with the Ace of Pentacles, they'll yeah, look at that. Judgment. I was gonna say with the Ace of Pentacles, there'll be an opportunity to clear it up. All right. But the Judgment for sure, okay, it's accountability. Being held accountable for the actions, all right, good or bad. So if this person, if this person was just dating, it was just what it was, right? I feel like this person can accept accountability for it. Yeah, I was young. I went on a date. There's nothing wrong with that, right? I didn't like him, so I didn't talk to him again, right? I feel like the person that's telling you this information is trying to make it worse than what it really is because they like your Empress. They wanted it to be more than what it was. You see how that same bird that's in this Nine of Swords here is giving you the information is the same bird here that the Empress has her back to. She's not even paying attention to the bird, right? Doesn't even see it. I feel like they like your person and they told you something about the person so that once they found out that you actually had a connection with the person, they said, oh no, let me ruin this. Let me ruin this right now. And I feel like they told you something that made your person here look like the hangman when they really weren't. So, but judgment is here. There's the accountability. And fun fact, Virgo, the Empress and judgment and justice are all the same card. Traditionally, it's all Libra energy. It was only one card, which was justice. They were not separate energies. So judgment, the Empress, it could be a Libra, but either way, judgment is the same energy of justice. That's why I said it. My point was that justice and judgment are the same energy, right? They're going to be held accountable. All right. Karma is going to play it out. Justice. All right. But again, the Ace of Pentacles is in the outcome. So there'll be an opportunity for you guys to clear this up. I feel like you just stopped talking to him, Virgo. You never even talked about it. And that's why this person feels betrayed. I feel like you never even talked about it. Let's see. Let's get one more on the Ace of Pentacles and see if there'll be, because the opportunity is here. Let's see what'll happen. The Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles would be the Ten of Pentacles, a solid, stable family. So the opportunity, I feel like both of you guys are single now. And then let's just get one more. The Two of Wands, reflecting. So maybe you are still, I mean, we know the opportunity was there. You're kind of just thinking about it. You're still reflecting on it here. The Three of Cups. Celebrating, happy, dating. The Page of Wands is good news with the Knight of Cups. So maybe you'll hear from this person. I feel like this could have been the energy from the past. You guys were dating, you were happy, you were going out, you were very emotionally, connected. The Knight of Cups here, and then all of a sudden there's the Three of Swords, Seven of Cups. All right, yeah, Two of Cups. All right, the Two of Cups grows into the Lovers here. So, I feel like this is your person, Virgo. It says patience. Some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. A relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You've been waiting for this. Yeah, I feel like you guys are both now single. And again, Two of Wands, waiting. Three of Wands, waiting, reflecting, okay? And then it says, pay attention to the red flags. Yep. That makes sense. I feel like someone put you in high regard about your person. And I feel like maybe something that they did or said may have confirmed what was told. I don't know, right? Actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they're doing. I feel like something this person did or said, your Empress, something that they did or said may have confirmed for you that what this person told you was true, but again, not the whole truth. I feel like you never had a conversation with this person. You just took something that they did or said and it was like, yep, this person told me that, I don't know, Virgo, something like, I'm trying to create an example so that it makes sense. Like your person told you that this person, that they messed around, right? And then maybe one day you saw this person speak to them. You saw them talking in a store and that confirmed it. No, that confirmed that they know each other. It doesn't confirm that they had an intimate relationship, right? kind of like that. So Virgo, we'll leave it here for now. I don't want to talk your head off, friend. We'll do energy reads again tomorrow. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I'll do money reads later on today. Make sure you have your notifications on. Bye, Virgo.